Hey there YouTube, it's Mathbuller. Welcome to my TTM Monday autograph recap video. Last week, the week of July 9th, 2023, I received 73 autographs from 22 people. Yeah! I've been actively TTMing for over 9 years now. I've been sending out usually 10 requests a week, but for the summer months I've been sending out 25 requests a week, and yeah, this is how you get 73 autographs in 1 week. I'm going to show you the autographs in the order with which I received them. I'll let you know how many items I sent, how long it took, if I sent a donation, and roughly how long I've been sending to these, how many times I've sent to these people over the last 9 years. But I will not give out addresses. I use SCN and SCF. If you're just getting started, do SCF, Sports Card Forum. It's free. If you're pretty serious about it, $15 a year, SCN. First up, my longest return of the week, 3 of 2, as he also signed the index card in 98 days. We've got Larry Maxey finishing off the 64 card. That's awesome. Nice dual sign card. Smudged a little, probably the pen he was using, but he did sign the index card. So that's cool. Very nice. That was the first time I ever sent to him. Next up, Walt Terrell. Surprisingly, this is only the second time I've ever sent to this person. He has a lot of cards, and he's a good signer. 4 of 4 in 12 days. Pretty nice autograph. I went on a little upper deck run. We got the 89, 90, 91, and 92. Yeah, thought that was a neat little thing to do. Next up was a bit of an expensive return, and once again a little bit of a disappointing return. But I know his health situation, so I'm not criticizing. It's just like, it happened again. 2 of 2, 12 days. $40 donation. He's $20 per. Dave Parker. The Diamond King came out awesome. And then I have this trading card here where he signed D on the index card, the protective index card, and there's that. So I have in my possession a second Ave Parker. Yeah, there's D, there's Ave Parker. My plan, I think if I sandwich together like this and cut out the index card, that will still fit, because this is thinner than a normal baseball card anyway. I think that'll fit in a vintage top loader. At least we're going to give it a shot, but thank you, Mr. Parker. I mean, you've been courageously battling, and keep on doing it, man. Alright, next up, this is probably the 5th time I've ever sent to this person. 3 of 3 in 19 days. We have Tommy Helms. It's a really beat up, really beat up 71, but it still looks so cool. Then a couple of your not-so-traditional cards here. And he does not appear to be shy to sign the TCMA. Next up, I send this person literally about once or twice a year. 3 of 3, 12 days, $10 donation. Got a little Topps buyback action here, which is cool. On the 69, the 50-year anniversary there. And also on this, I don't even know, it almost looks like it'd be a temporary tattoo. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest, but I couldn't pass it up. And on the 67 Topps sticker. Yes. Next up is a first-timer. Let's go to vintage football here. 3 of 4, he kept one of them. In 27 days, we have Jim Otis. Man, there's so much vintage goodness, but that's what I like to send out. Next up, 3 of 3, 12 days, back to baseball. We got Rick Rennick, who was a former Pirate. Now, I have this card dual signed by both. I think I'm going to keep this one as a singleton for Rick Rennick, and I'd like to send one out as a separate one for George Mitterwald, since I already have a dually. And here we go. I believe that's a high number. No, it's not. My bad. My bad. Not even close. But he did play for the Pirates, so I got him on the autograph card. Next up, back to football. 3 of 3, 28 days, first time. Oh, this was the second time I ever sent to Rick Rennick. First time ever sending to Mark Nordquist. And he signed all 3 of them in what appears to be a thin black Sharpie. Alright, next up, we got a 4 of 4, 20 days. Second time ever sent to Steve Bry. I'm going to keep this card the way it is. I'm not worried about getting any other signatures on. I think Hal Hadel is the only one who signs, but I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep it the way it is. Steve Bry was a Pirate. And as you'll see, here he is on the 79, which is cool because the Pirates won the 79 World Series. Last time that they won it. But they also won in 1971, which here's a picture from the 1971 Pirates. We got 3 of 3. 21 days from Bob Johnson. I believe this is the 4th time I've ever sent to him. Now this one's a high number. Oh yeah, 702. That's a high number right there. Nice condition. I have no intention of even looking to see if the other 2 guys signed because I wanted Mr. Johnson on there. I have this card signed by all 3. This is going to stay the way it is. Here we go on the traded there. Very cool. Next up was a 57-day wait. First time I ever sent to Gary Radzik. I don't know how to say his name. Honestly, I don't know how to say his name. That card got a little bit beat up in the mail, but there we go. The brothers, Dave and Gary Radzik. It's cool. Alright, next up, I send to this person traditionally about twice a year. 4 of 4, 12 days. I throw in $5 just because it's the right thing to do, no doubt. We got Bob Skinner. Remember the 1960 World Series Pirates on a 1960 card, and that's a pretty decent 1960 card right there. Love the colors on the 61. Of course, I mean, he looks pretty old in this picture, yet he stuck around and played and, man, and coached. Here he is as a coach with the Pirates. All right, let's go to a Hall of Famer for free. He is so amazing. I send to him probably the 4th time I ever sent to him, maybe only 3rd time. 3 of 3, 15 days. We've got Charlie Joyner, who adds the Hall of Fame inscription. Got 2 cards from that set there from the 85. And then just neat, you know, neat, more modern card. All right, first timer coming up. He's $5 per. I've never really wanted to send to him because I don't have much interest. But when you have a card that looks like that, you just got to. Daryl Brandon, 2 of 2, 7 days, $10 donation as he's $5 per. There we go. I just sent to him not too long ago, Leo Cardenas, but he's $5 per. He charges a fee, so I don't feel like a jerk or anything to send back to him. 4 of 4, 8 days, $20 donation. I mean, I did wait about 2 months, I believe. So we got him on the 60, the 61, the 64, and the 65. All right, let's get even older now. 4 of 3, as he included a small photo. It's about a 3x4 photo. Maybe 3x4.5, I don't know. But I send to him about once a year. In only 9 days, we have Ken Aspermonte. I also sent out to his brother, but we'll see what happens. But there we go, Ken Aspermonte on the 50. What was that? I just looked real quick. 59, 58. Oh, I love those vintage ones. And yes, he was the manager. So, bam, we added him there. And there's that card, little small photo they added. That's really cool. Really cool. Next up, this is only the 2nd time I've ever sent to this person. 4 of 4, 9 days, we have Dick Bosman. I have this card completed. I have 1 card signed by just Pete Craig. Now I have 1 signed by just Dick Bosman. Great. So the plan is, next time I ever send to either of these guys, I'll try to work on a dually since I have a singleton of each of them. So nice. Oh, we got the scratch offs. If I recall, this one was not scratched off. Ooh. All right. Next up, I've sent this person, I think the 3rd time ever, because he's $10 per. And there was one particular card I wanted to send, but I sent a 2nd card for extra protection through the mail. It makes sense to me, at least. 2 of 2, 17 days, $20 donation. He's $10 per. Ken Houston. Love the adds the autograph. This was the other card I wanted to include, just, you know, a little bit extra protection in theory. You know, it says All Pro at the top, so that looks cool to me, but this card was signed by Dick Anderson. Now it's signed by Ken Houston. So there's a nice dual completed card. Next up, this is probably the 3rd time I've ever sent to Steve Busby. 4 of 4, 9 days, and of course I sent a 76 card. You'll see what I mean. Not because of that. I mean this 76. I meant, my gosh, my mind just went blank. It's a 75, right? Yeah, 75. Good Lord. 76 had the bother. Anyway. You know, he writes not my picture. Yeah, it's not him, but makes it extra cool. This was neat too. You'll see in the background, he looks like he wrote with a blue Sharpie, but then he wrote over top of it with a black Sharpie and with the rest of them. First time ever sending to Dennis Partee, 5 of 4 as he signed the index card in 32 days. So it looks like he wanted to stick with the black Sharpie. The blue Sharpie usually looks a little better, but you know, I'm happy with it, obviously. And even load up an index card there. Place kicker and punter. Yeah, you go. Way to be, man. 2 more returns to show you. This is the 3rd time I ever sent to this next person. 4 of 4, 9 days. We have Larry Boa with some really neat cards here. That would look amazing with Pete Rose and Mike Schmidt's autograph on it, but I think it's just going to end up staying like that. There we go. Can't help the 70. Yeah, yep, very good. Red Sweet Phillies. 3 in a row. But got Larry Boa as Pete Rose is running by. And a little hostess action. All right, last one. This is a first-timer coming up. 4 of 4 in 9 days. Jack. I'm not sure if it's Brohamer. It's cool, though. Look at this signatures. Love it on the cup card there. Little trophy action. There's a 76 traded, or whatever you want to call that. I believe that's traded. And there's a 75. And he also had this little card. Not advertising anything, just his name with the Bible verse. That doesn't count. No autograph, but 73 autographs, 22 people. A little bit disappointed about the Dave Parker, but like I said, I'm going to just trim the index card and put into a vintage top loader. It'll work out. Hey, let me know in the comments below what was your favorite. I upload 3 videos a week, a TTM video on Monday and an autograph and a trading card video on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I really would appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everybody.